Hello, hello. Oh, all of you that are in warm weather, I am so jealous because that is not what we are having at all. Not at all. So, those of you that come to my lives at night when we do our tutorials, that would normally be tonight. But in the past 3 days, we've had snow, ice, snow, ice, snow, ice. And beginning around 6 or 7 o'clock tonight, we're getting another ice storm, and it's supposed to be a little worse than the one that we already had. Yes, hi, Geneva. So, because, I think it's going to be kind of major, and our power has already gone out, and our, oh no,
I
baby.
think you're lying.
And our internet, goes in, goes out. So right now everything seems pretty stable. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna come on, let you guys know what's going on because I know Susan, got everybody trained that she's got me even trained. I gotta show up and let you know why I'm not showing up. So 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 that's what's going on. I'm not coming on tonight at all because I don't want to slip and slide. So, yeah. So that's what's going on. And the fact that I'm here and a couple of you are here, I'm going to go ahead and show a couple of things that I would have tonight. And that way, the few of you that actually work along with me can get started.
Oh, stop.
You're the one that tells me nobody does anything with me.
Geneva. Hey, Melody. Hey, Amy.
Oh.
Hey, Jenny Bishy Boom Boom Boom. She's lying. There ain't no snow in Arkansas. If you believe that,
What?
there ain't no snow in Arkansas.
Well, right now on the ground, there's still snow from, let's see, when did it snow? Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Okay, it started Monday snowing, and that was nice. You can walk on the snow, no big deal. But then it stopped, and then it got like, 20 degrees, and then we got it just started raining, sleet. And the sleet got on top of the snow, and then after that, it was slip and slide. And I think right now it's in the low 30s, I think. It actually feels warm out there compared to what it's been.
Hey,
Uh,
Frizzle.
yeah. And but anyway, so there's like a lull, but right now I'm looking out my window and all the trees, the branches, I should say, they're starting to break because there's so much ice on them. And I know on the eastern part of the state, or my state, a lot of the power lines are already down because of all the ice. Like I said, our lines are still up, but because of the weight, I guess things are, fluctuating in and out. So, yeah, so that's why we're here. Hello, everybody. Susan, she's just below the whole mess there in Texas. She's just skating through. Nothing's gone. Nothing. Oh,
I
what is?
got kicked out.
I don't know. We're looking at your work.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, hi. Sorry.
I don't know if that's confidential stuff. But yeah, her Susan's fine as far as weather because she's south of all that mess there in Texas. At
Hey,
least,
Kathy D. It's
but
cold here.
yeah, I saw that it was cold, but at least you don't have snow and ice all over the place.
Whatever.
Yeah, Deneva goes, it's ice. Ice. What snow we had has turned into ice. It's crazy. But tomorrow, I already forgot what's going on. I know we're having. I think what we're getting tonight is like the last wave. It's the third wave, and I think it's the last one. And then tomorrow, I think it's still going to be in the 30s, But no new stuff is going to be coming down. So that's good as far as power lines and stuff like that. And then I think on Friday it's supposed to be like 40 or 50, so everything's going to melt and it'll be all hunky dory. Oh, Hi, Kathy. Don't go out and slip and slide.
No.
We know you know how to
keep
do that
going in
already
the
to
chair.
prove anything. Oh, okay, so Melody is in West Virginia.
Nice.
Yeah, okay, so the one that's coming through tonight is heading your way. You might get it tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah. So and so then, okay, so there's all over the place. There's, the snow and the ice. And my little birdies are out there going, beep, 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 beep. Like, what the heck's going on? Beep, 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 beep. And so Monday I thought ahead and I got a nice big bag of their food and put it on the back porch. That way I don't have, because I keep their food over here in the studio. And so this way, I had a whole bunch on the porch, and then I can just get, a scooper and fling it out all over the place in the yard. It just slides on ice, and they're out there eating. They're just chirping away, all excited because they're having their. I have to give them eat they're varmints. They want to eat like 4 times a day because, of course, they eat up all. I mean, they use up all their energy just flying around looking for food. They use up their energy. So I've been keeping them fat and sassy. So
Hey, Janice.
I know, Denise. I think today we got barely also 30. It was like a heat wave. You better stay inside, Kathy. Mm-mm-mm. So you guys that got the kit, you've got the box. You don't have to look for another box. If you're using your own stuff and didn't get the kit, well, then you got to find a box. And some of you were already saving your Cheerio boxes and stuff like that. That's a pretty good size, you guys, actually. So,
Betty bought 5 new boxes yesterday, so I have my choice of sizes: family, mega, super, giant.
how does that not surprise me?
She even bought tricks. Tricks are for kids.
Well, then you should have gotten 2 of them. That's all I can say. So this is, the basic of it is not difficult at all. So this is the priority box thing that I sent to you guys. And it's probably the size of one of the, what did you say the sizes were? Jumbo or something?
There's a mega and a family size.
And which is the bigger one? The family size?
The mega's huge.
Oh, well, it might be a mega one because you've got, how many inches is this? Let's see. Because this is, whoops, can't see where it folds. So this is 13 inches, this one. All right, the height of what your box would be for your cereal. So if yours is 13, you got more than enough. So now what you have to decide basically is your size as far as the height. Now, I would change the dimension. I made mine. I explained that last time. I did it 8, all the way across here 8. I would do it 9 so that at least 9 so that your 8-inch book will fit up and down. I had to literally cut this book down because I made this the wrong size and it didn't fit. I had to cut this down to like 7 1/4, which is still kind of cute. I like the size. It's no big deal. But if you're working with a book and you ready-made book and you don't want to go to the trouble of cutting it down, then obviously I would get the book that you think you want to use, measure it, and make it at least a 1/2 inch taller than that book. So everybody's, I think, little carry case here is going to be a different size based on the book that you guys want to use.
So the mega box is 13 3/4 by 9 1/2.
Okay, so it's real close to this. This across is is what? Oh no, this is across. This is bigger. This is 11 and a half. What did you say?
Mine's 13 3/4 by 9.5.
Okay, this is 11 and a half across. And the width across doesn't really matter that much because, as long lower your cholesterol, the mega.
It's not as big as my computer screen, but
Whoa, what a show off. That's pretty cool.
I know.
How
But
big, wait a minute. How big is yours? I gotta see.
but
How
you
big?
see my spreadsheet? It takes up my whole screen.
I know. I don't know how big mine is. Mine is 11. Mine's small compared to yours. 11. Let me see. I'm trying to see here. 11 by, I don't know. It's like 20. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right. So this is what you guys do. Let me get.
Mine's 34.
Oh yeah, yours is gigantum. All right, so I'm gonna do this one like 9 1/4, just in case I have like a big book I want to put in there. Nah, that's too big, huh? Let me see. Let me look. I'm confusing myself, you guys.
Paybacks aren't fun, Amy.
Okay, so this one is 7. I think I'll do mine 8 1/4. There you go, 8 1/4, which isn't too much different than this one. So what you would do, see, here's the flap. So you measure. Don't count the flap because obviously that's not going to be part of your height. So what we're going to do, at least I'm going to do 8 1/4. Is that what I said? Yeah. I think that's what I said. So 8 1/4. It's kind of hard because this thing's so big and then I don't fit in frame, and you know how that goes. And this is 8 1/4. Now, when it comes to this, let's go ahead. Well, let me go in order before we start having to backtrack. So just mark 8 1/2 all the way across to keep it simple. Just to keep it simple. And I can't even see if that's what I'm doing because it's too far away from me. Well, let's just say I'm doing a good job. Okay, so 8 1/4. Then we're going to draw. We're going to draw a line across there. At the 8 1/4. Okay. So now here on the sides, right here, and what's going to create your other side over here, you want to determine how much you want of this little flappy doodah here, because that's going to be created there. So you're not going to be cutting straight across. You have to allow.
Hey, Kimberly.
Hey, Kimberly. So we need to allow for that. So let's see here what I did. This is 1 1/2 inches. Now it can be whatever you want, but I think this works pretty well. 1 1/2 inches. So then what you would do, oh, I'm going to get real klutzy here trying to do this and not knock everything over. Okay, so what I would do right here is I would mark this off here on the side, 1 1/2 inches. That's what I'm going to do, but you guys can do whatever you want. 1 1/2 inches. And I'd mark across there. And then go like that. So this is eventually, after we cut the square out, then I just rounded it afterwards to create that little flap. Clear as mud, guys. Okay, and so you would do that because this is going to, this over here, and is going to end up being the other side, over on the other side. So at this very end, we'll be doing the same thing. Very same thing. So let's do, oh, this is way too big to do here. See, when I did mine, I was over on the table in the other room. Okay.
Hey, already done.
Inch and a half right here. And if I bring this line all the way across so I can judge what I'm doing. And so from that line, I'll show it to you more closely. I have to be over here to do this. Inch and a half. Hello. Okay, so over on the flap side, where you open it up, right here, you do that same inch and a half, and then later on we'll go ahead and do this. So let's cut that. I'll cut that out. I may not be able to do it on frame, but you know, you're just gonna cut where where it's marked. But you know, I'll be in the. I'll be in everybody's face. Where's my scissors? Where's my scissors? Oh, here we are. It'll be clear once it's cut.
Oh. Freaking Egbert.
Oh, no, no. Is he in town again?
No, he just sent me an email.
Oh.
With a long list.
Does he forget that he's not your boss?
He says, I can imagine it will take time and effort in case I can support you to extract the data.
Oh, God.
Well, extract it then and do it. Do it. Well, it's a good thing I'm off tonight. I can do it tonight.
There you go.
Cape May, New Jersey got their first snow, a whole inch, and melted already.
Oh, wow. I wish all my stuff was melted already. I'd be a happy camper.
So it's a good thing you're not going to be on tonight anyway, because it looks like Amy has that spot.
What spot?
Your 7 o'clock spot.
What's she doing?
She's going live.
You mean she was going to go live and not let me figure out what she's doing? What is she doing? Man.
No, she always comes live on Wednesdays. I just told her she didn't have to wait so late because you were.
That's right.
Fibbing about some kind of ice or something.
Oh, gosh.
So if y'all need somewhere to hang out tonight, you can come to Darkwood Sanctuary. I don't know what she's doing, but
but she's doing it.
She's doing it.
Okay. So we've got that right there. And then that's going to get glued down there. And so what we need to do, let me trim this a little bit here. Go all the way to the fold. And then this part right here, this flap right here gets cut down the same as this right here. So let me measure that to make sure.
I told her, Janice, paybacks for hell. Do you have Richard at home checking on moving companies?
Moving companies? What do you mean?
Your new studio?
Oh, oh, wasn't that cool?
Oh my gosh, if anybody lives in Kansas.
Man, but you know, that would be a fortune. A normal place, a normal house is like, last time I investigated that, it was something like $18,000. Now, this particular one, it's metal, and they had to use a crane. So that's a whole bunch more money. So, but it's cool. I mean, somebody who has the books. Okay, so this is what you're going to end up with. Can you see? And that's with this little flap, this little flap right here. Oops, hold on. I just got stuck on something. Is this right here. And then all you have to do is make it the shape you want. I just rounded that. All right. It's all right. It's all right.
I really like the idea you using that naked corrugated.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, that was very cool. Kind of reminds me of a roll top desk.
Yeah, exactly. So now what you would do is you're going to, whatever you're going to put on the interior and the exterior, you're going to glue that down. You're going to paint it. You're going to do whatever it is that you're going to do.
The original one was a cereal box, Amy, the one that she just showed.
Yeah.
And now she's making one out of a priority box.
Yeah.
She
which is almost the same. It's almost identical the size, the width that way for sure. It's a little narrower, the depth this way.
Hey, Jean, she's getting an ice storm this evening, so she's just on for a little bit to let us know she won't be here.
Yeah, and give you few people that actually work along with me something to do tonight. All right, so like I said, now you go in here and do it, whatever you're going to do. Like, what did I do here? Oh, yeah. I had some of those papers that are part of a book that I put in the kit. I put them in, I lined all that in here. And then the tissue paper that also is in your kit, I put on the flap. So you have the stuff. If you choose to use the same materials that I used, it's all there. All right. Now, because I don't want to get into all the glue and stuff and like that right now, because you guys are going to put whatever you want to put, and I'm going to put whatever I want to put. So the next thing I'd like to show you is how we're going to construct this part. All right. Now, again, you can put on the inside of this, whatever you want. I used a thin back to my 12 by 12 scrapbook papers. Now, I know some of them have really thick cardboard in the back that we like to use them even like for journals and stuff, but this is the thin stuff. I don't know if you can even tell. It's thin. It's just a little thicker than thick cardstock, basically. So if you don't have one of these, you might have just some other kind of cardboard that's kind of thin. Whatever you use, just make sure that you can basically roll it like that. If it's going to bend, it's not going to work because it's not going to look like it's not going to be rounded.
Did you give Vivian the height measurement?
I can let me write that down right here.
Okay.
That way, oopsie.
Sorry, I missed the question.
No problem. So the height of this, let me get it. Something big and bold if I have anything.
I hope all my family aren't watching or they'll bust.
Okay, so this I'll just give you the dimensions of the priority box. If you aren't using that, you'll know kind of the dimensions that we're dealing with. So this is 11 and a half. So, uh-oh, I think I need a new one of these. I haven't been anywhere to get anything. Remember, everything's frozen. Let me get some here. I wonder if this will work. I wonder if this will work. Oh yeah, it is. Miracle. Okay, so this is, I think I said 11 and a half, right? This is 11 and a half this way. And this way it is, I think I did a 8 and a quarter, I think. Is that what I did? Yeah, 8 and a quarter. 8 and a quarter. Okay. Right. So then, because this is 11 and a quarter, the, oops, where'd it go? Uh-oh. See? Oh. So these are 12 by 12, so it worked out just perfect. It has like just a little bit hanging over on each side so that when it closes, it kind of goes over and around that little doodah. All right. So if you're just cutting something else, then 12 by 12 is perfect for the whole thing.
Cool.
All right.
And that's the lid.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, guys. I thought I was on mute. Yes, I was typing an email. Sorry.
Okay. So the top up here is 12 by 12. Okay. Flap. Let's just call it flap. All right. So now, then what I did for this is I got my scraps, and you guys got a little bunch of scraps, or if you're working with your own scraps, I'm sure you got plenty. And then all I did was I happened to have pinking shears, so that helped, so that it could just be raw edges. So let's cut a few pieces of these. And it doesn't have to be, I like the threads hanging all over the place, so that part doesn't bother me. I'm sure it doesn't bother you guys either. And so I just cut a bunch of pieces and then just sort of laid them out and, see how you like them. Maybe you don't like them. Here's some leftover pieces from something else. Our dogs have been going stir crazy. Can't leave them out too long.
Nice.
Yeah, the little pads. They're real frozen when they come in. So we let them go out, obviously, but I don't let them stay too long. They want to stay way too long.
Yeah, that's how Sophie is. When it gets cold out there, she turns into just crazy.
Mm-hmm. They love it. And it's so funny because the little Rottweiler, when she goes out there, she has a way of sitting down that when she sits down, she's like sitting on her back feet. She doesn't let her butt touch the ground. And she looks so funny. And then earlier this morning, she was out there and she went to go stretch. And when she went to go stretch, obviously her front feet and her back feet just slid on the ice and she ended up doing like a belly flop. And she looked like, what the heck's going on?
Oh my gosh.
Let's just see how the pieces fit first. I need some color. That's all kind of boring brown. Let's see. You guys know this is one of my favorites. I think this is like the last of the last of the last. I don't think I have any more of this. And this was a closeout, so there's no more of this, like to go buy or anything, which is very sad. Very sad. What am I gonna do without my favorite fabric? Boo-hoo. Okay, let's get some blue in here. Maybe. I say that because I see a piece right here, but I don't know. And if you got some that had paper, don't worry about it because you're going to end up gluing it on here anyway. So if you don't get all the paper off, no big deal. That's too much the same length. That's not going to work. Maybe. I never leave it the first way I put it, so. I like that little piece. I don't have much of this left either. I love this. I'll find a place to put it somewhere. Ooh, 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 ooh. Man, what a mess.
Artie Dar said, Did you check out the kimono fabric bundles linked in your group? I'd be interested.
Yes, I did check them out. They're gorgeous. It was like, oh no, where do you begin? Or do you want to begin? I have a couple next door that a friend gave me when I was living in Hawaii. She lived in Japan. Well, they had two houses, one in Japan and one in Hawaii. She was my neighbor. And when she would come, they had a habit. They could not come back without bringing gifts of one kind or another. And she brought me several kimonos. I couldn't believe it. I've given a couple of them away already.
Oh man, can you smell that? I think she's in there cooking. Are you making beans? Yeah. Oh, she's making a big pot of pinto beans.
Mm-mm-mm.
I can smell the garlic all the way in here.
That's not quite big enough there. So I don't want to put that there either. I'd like to use that. No, that won't work. Okay, put it back where it was, Rosemary. Put it back, put it back. Put it back. And then, what do I want to put there? Is that where this goes? I don't know.
Hey, Sharon.
I don't know. Maybe I don't need this big piece. Maybe I need a small piece. Maybe that's the problem. It's too big. But see, these two look way too much alike. And they're not. They're two different fabrics. But I need something lighter up there like that. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. You'd think it'd be easy. Just slop something down. But you're like creating your own little collage with the fabrics, right? So you got to be happy with that. And there has to be some kind of balance, at least pleasing to your eye. It doesn't have to please anybody else, but if it makes you happy, there you go. Oops, that's the same one. Maybe if I put a small piece of that. And then I might have to sacrifice one of the pieces of my other favorite one. Arr. Okay, here we go. I don't know what I'm going to do when I'm all done with this fabric. I have to go on the hunt. I think I'll go over to the lady where I got this stuff from because she kept a whole bunch for herself and then she sold a lot. And I bet you she's like a lot of us. She's just sitting on it. And I bet you if I said, hey, what did you ever do with all that fabric you decided not to sell? She might say, oh, I need to get rid of it. Oh, okay. No problem. I'll take it off your hands. Okay. I think kind of, sort of, maybe. Because you're not going to just see it full on like that, obviously, because you're going to see one section, depending on which I decide to put on the front, and then the other section in the back. So you won't ever see it the way it looks right now anyway. I think I kind of like it. I just have to like fine tune some of the edges. I do believe. So then all you have to do, depending on what you want to do, you can just start pinning them together or just stitching them together, and you're set to go. And then after you've stitched them together, this is what I did. You guys can, whatever's easier for you. If you just want to glue these straight onto there and you don't want to do any sewing, hey, more power to you. If you want to sew these together and then glue it down, you can do that. What I did, whoopsie, what I did was I overlapped all of the fabric before I glued it down and sewed them together, and then I glued it down. And I sewed it by hand for those of you that don't have a machine. I just did it by hand, and it's very sturdy because it's going to be glued down. So the stitching isn't really keeping it together. It's really just kind of, ornamental because the glue is just keeping it down.
Need a thimble for that.
Say what?
Need a thimble for that.
Yeah, and I don't have one.
Hey, Pinky.
So if I'm going to overlap these, this isn't going to be long enough to overlap to sew, which means I'm going to have to put another little something right there or put something right there, which obviously I have plenty. So, um, um, maybe I'll do that and then put something else there. Once you start going, you change it. You change it up each, at least I do. It ends up changing, but you get a general idea. You get the colors you want to use, and I'm going to need another color to go there, I think. Let's see. Ooh, kind of bright. I mean, obviously the rest is bright too, but bright in a color that I don't already have there. What do you guys think? That's a bit much, huh? It's a bit much. Look at all the colors I have already. What a dumb question. It's not speaking to me. Maybe I need kind of a neutral. That might work. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. It needed to be a little neutral. Get a little brightness in there. A lot of dark stuff. Okay. I'm happy with the colors. Now I just have to make them fit as I sew along. That's all you have to do. And then you got to sew or glue. And then after you've done all that, then obviously you trim it back. And I need to I think I like that better. Okay. I'm happy. I gotta take a swig. I'm thirsty. Oh gosh. Oh man, I got off threads all over me. All over me from the pinking shears.
I think she got out and she's feeling better, Pinky. She's probably at her favorite Mexican restaurant today.
Who?
Linda.
Mm. All right, I'm gonna post a link. I better do that right now because you know me, I won't remember. Okay, so yesterday I'm sitting over there. Whoopsie. Next door. Let me go find it. My channel. I'm sitting next door, cold, wondering, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And because I had come out and swept outside, and when I went inside, oh, and then I'm subscribed to, let me go find it, to Rick Bayless. Do you guys know who Rick Bayless is? History. Let me find history. I don't know if I'll be able to find it now. Because that was, what day was that? I forget what day that was. And I've been sitting around watching videos like all day long. So it's probably like way down my list. let me just find him. Hold on. Let me find it. Oh, wait a minute. Where is it? Ah. Oh, here it is. Never mind. Let me get the link. Copy. Okay, so Rick Bayless, who is a world-renowned chef, is my favorite chef of all times. And he specializes in Mexican cuisine. So while I'm freezing, coming in, wondering what I'm going to do, what does he do? He posts a video on chocolate. So that video I just put up there, it's all about Mexican chocolate, the history of it. He goes into the chocolate from Oaxaca, and, the whole thing. It's interesting, and they show how it's made different, down there as opposed to here, and the history of chocolate and everything else. So go over there, and you get flashbacks of when we did the Oaxaca caboodle. You'll get the flashbacks for sure. And those of you that have your chocolate, you haven't drank it, you need to whip that chocolate out and drink some. Okay, let me trim this a little bit. And I forgot, he did one on lengua too. I should have sent that over to Susan. Let me go find that one. Hold on. That on there too. Let's see. It wasn't that long ago. It was just like a couple of days. Oh, here we go. And you guys can all freak out, those of you that aren't into it. Okay. So, best of two worlds. You have your hot chocolate with a lengua taco. You'll be in your happy place. Hey, Linda. Very tired. Just got my oxygen. Oh, wow. Oxygen. Oh, dear. Peach jalapeno upside down cake. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that sounds. I think I would rather have it with pineapple. Pineapple. The traditional upside down cake. Okay, where's my thread? I'll get started. We'll do this for a few minutes. We're gonna keep this short today because I got a lot of de-icing to do. I gotta feed my farm. You know how it goes. Now where is your over there? Let's see, where are all my little needles and things? And where's there's my needles, where's my threads? And what color of thread am I gonna choose? The other one I just did it in a neutral color. I think I actually used this one. You really can't see the stitching all that much. So you guys decide, if you want it to be predominant, you know what I'm trying to say. Can't even talk. Okay. Oh yeah. There's the needle I used, and there's the thread in there. Walmart had good pineapples today. I can't leave the house, you guys. The roads are ice. I haven't been out since Monday, which is like really no big deal, but it's weird. You may not go out for days, but it's your choice. When you know you can't, then you feel like, something's going on. Now I gotta try and thread this. Yikes. I was gonna make the cheesecake, you guys. I didn't realize how much cream cheese a cheesecake takes. I do not have enough at all. It had been so long since I made one, I forgot. I guess I could make a mini one. Because I have 3 of those 8-ounce packages, but it calls for like 6 of them. All the recipes. So I go, holy moly, how did I not remember that? Only 2 packages? Oh my goodness. Are you talking about the baked one or the frozen kind? The refrigerator kind. Let's see. So what do I want? Let's see, what do I do first? I think
Hello,
Lana.
Lana.
Yeah, I think when you bake it, I'm just guessing. Oh, how did I have that before? Oh my goodness, I forget. But yeah, it takes a lot. That's all I know.
I can't believe you like runny eggs.
What?
I can't believe you don't like runny eggs.
Oh, yuck. My grandmother used to make them like that, and it would like make me gag.
Oh my God, I only like runny eggs.
Oh, gosh. No. Ew. Yucky doodle, yucky doodle. Okay, where do I start? I think that's how it goes. I'll probably forget. Yeah, I've never. No. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Don't like the runs. And I'm just going to do my version of a blanket stitch. It may not be the proper way to do it, but it's the only way I know how to do it. So, no criticizing people. You embroiderers out there, you slow stitchers. I like mine scrambled, but I don't like dry scrambled eggs. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
I don't like them rubberized.
Oh,
I like them with a little bit of life still in them.
I say Betty, she'll eat them any way they're made.
No, I don't. I don't. Yeah.
But she'll make those soft boiled ones where the white's cooked but the yellow's not, and then dip her toast in them.
Oh, my grandmother used to make those too. Oh my gosh, I hated
Oh,
them.
eat in the little cups.
Yes, she had the cups. It's like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, she's making walnut brownies too.
Oh my gosh. I wonder what she would do if she's up here because it's like it's colder. She'd be baking even more.
Man, last night I made pasta with red sauce and meat and stuff. She made me a big old salad and garlic bread, and she just had dental surgery, so she can't eat any of it.
Oh my gosh. How is she doing from
She's
that?
living on baked potatoes.
Oh my goodness.
I told her, don't worry about cooking for me because that's not right.
But maybe she has nervous energy.
Oh, she did eat some peach cobbler last night. She's doing good, Lana.
She should have made some flan. She can eat that. It just slides down and it's yummy and she can bake it if she's in a baking mood.
Well, I have a recipe for some custard that looks really, really good. Takes like, I don't know, 6 eggs and some
That's an
that
expensive dessert.
that what's that milk that
Canela, sweetened condensed.
yes.
Yeah. Yes, that's flan. That's all that is. Flan.
Yep, much. You're right, Amy. Hey, Hassan. Kathy D.
Yeah, son.
Hassan's been checking on you every week. She was in here earlier, Hassan.
She's home now.
He's having ice and snow, so we have restricted her to her chair. She can't move.
Let the trash pile up.
Throw that trash out the window and let it blow. Oh, there she is, Hassan. I'm gonna let y'all just
Chitter chatter.
do your thing. Oh, my boss just told Egbert. I told Egbert I would do his stuff for him, and he said, Egbert, I do not feel this is a job for Susan, and I have other key areas that she is about to get heavily involved in. Please engage someone else.
I guess you're free tonight again.
Okay. All righty.
I see a little jealousy.
Uh-huh.
He told me, I have to tell you, he told me, I think it was Monday, I had my review, my yearly review. And he told me, he said, I just want to let you know that you are not going back to your old position that you hated.
Mm.
That purchasing, I hated that.
Well, hell no, you have much where you are now.
So I said, but what if the girl that y'all laid off a year ago and she hadn't left yet? What if she decides to leave? He said, well, he said, Susan Zelinsky's not going to take that job if she leaves. And I was like, okay, thank you very much.
Oops, I just start down here. That's funny. Well, I guess they know how to keep their employees happy.
I guess so. Time I had some for me.
Oh,
Oh no, I forgot to.
she's so mistreated.
Wow, FedEx suspended all of their city operations until Friday the 3rd.
How come?
I don't know. Due to the continued ice storms up north, we have suspended all city operations until Friday, February the 3rd.
Mm.
So don't be shipping nothing FedEx. It ain't going to get there.
It ain't gonna get there. Everything that I need to send out was sent out Monday, and everything else I'm just holding on until Friday. Because I can't get there anyway. Although I got delivery yesterday, well, from regular post office, got delivery.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I didn't see him, but I saw the package out there. And I go, uh-oh, he's been here. Unless some drone came and delivered it.
You know they have drone delivery available now?
Yeah, Walmart's doing it in certain areas up here.
That's crazy.
Yep.
So Betty got the grandkids a trampoline for Christmas, and she got them one of the covers and the surround thing and all that for it. Well, she got the wrong size on that one, and I mean this package weighed like 100 pounds. So that was one of our returns we were going to do. So we were waiting on them to send us the label. They've already put the money back in her account. I'm telling you, man, Amazon is a way to go. You buy all your Christmas presents and then you tell them
that never happens to me. Although, remember my thing with the non-returnable tea?
Yes.
Okay, so
I need the phone number.
Say what?
I need the phone number.
No, you don't. Okay, so I went in. Let's see, how did I do this? Now I'm trying to remember. It kept making me go back. Right.
Right.
So then I clicked up on the top somewhere where it says customer service.
Okay.
So I clicked on that, and then it says, what do you want to, I'm paraphrasing here, what do you want to talk about, or which item or whatever. So I clicked on that tea that never arrived, right? And or I forget what happened. Anyway, about that particular tea. And then it says, do you want to talk to a real person or chat? Well, I know when you chat, it's like, a bot, right? Up until a certain point, not a real person. And I thought, you know what? If I talk to a real person, they're gonna go around in circles. I already know that. I know how they operate. So I go, I want to talk to a bot. Oh, I didn't say that, but I said I want to chat, right? So it chats and it says, what happened, and I explain what happened, and so then he comes back and says the bot comes back and says, so do you want to reorder or do you want a refund? I go, oh, and before there was no refund, I said, okay, I'm not even going to discuss anything else. I'm just going to click refund. Now the whole time we're talking about the cherry tea, and so I said, yes, refund, please. So then it comes back and says, okay, your refund will be processed anywhere from 24 hours to 48 hours, and it will, be credited to your credit card and yada, yada, yada. And then it gave me the total, $58.29. Well, $59.29 was for the 4 different teas I bought because they had to get them in 6 packs. So they not only refunded me the non-refundable thing, but they refunded me all of my teas that I did get.
Oh,
I read, Richard, I got a refund. And he goes, oh, you got a refund. I said, for everything. He goes, bring out the tea. Oh, such stupid stuff make us happy, right? So I thought, man, from like thinking I wasn't going to have to pay for some stupid tea that I never got and I can't return because it's not refundable, or the one they sent me the wrong one. I even forget what the whole situation was, but anyway.
thank you, Hassan, for coming and checking on Kathy. You behave.
Yeah, be good.
You
So
be a good boy.
eat your Cheerios.
Give your daddy a hug for us.
So anyway,
Such a sweetheart.
so then um so then the next day I ordered the tea again, the one that we didn't get that Richard wants. Okay, so now it says it's supposed to arrive tomorrow. We'll see what flavor arrives.
You should have ordered 4 other teas with it, and then
I know. But what was so strange was when I bought the other one, it said you couldn't return it. But then when I bought it this time, it says it is a returnable item. I don't understand how these things change like in 2 seconds, but they do. So now it is refundable when it wasn't before. So we'll see. We'll see. So now we've got like all the tea we could want for the next year.
that's great.
And then today I was reading an article about these eye drops. I forget the name of the company, that the artificial tear eye drops, and that they think it's a source of causing blindness. And in a lady, she died. And I said, Richard, what's the brand that you have? Because he just got a new brand for his eyes because his eyes are always very dry. And he goes and he looks, and it's the brand. So he goes over to Amazon. It's a non-returnable item. So he calls them and they said, well, it's not returnable. And he says, well, it's all going to have to get returned because it's killing people. And when he goes, oh, yeah. There was some lady in India. She sounded very concerned when he said that. So he got his money back.
Oh my gosh.
I said, throw that stuff away.
I mean, it's crazy because I got Betty house shoes for Christmas, and normally when I buy her that size of those deer foam house shoes,
Yeah.
they fit. Well, for some reason, these were too small. They said, "Here's your money. We don't want them." She bought me all these like t-shirt lounge pants, and of course, when they got here, she must have thought that.
They were too long, not too big.
Okay.
A little bit big.
Yeah. Anyway, so she went to read, and they're like, "No," and that was Target. They're like, "Oh no, we don't want them." So I'm wearing them just fine. They're about 3 inches too long, but and then some books she bought me. They said, "Oh no, we don't want them back," and some other stuff that she got for the kids, and we don't want it back. Just here's your money. Here's your money. Here's your money.
Wow.
Like, you people are crazy.
It's cheaper for them.
Yeah, restocking and all kinds of stuff.
Crazy.
It is.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, they make me return everything. I never get deals like that, like Susan does. I forget what we had to return. It was something that was only like $6 or something. They didn't say keep it. We had to return it. And, the shipping must have cost that much.
Yeah, I'm sure if they're not using pirate shipping.
Susan and I have been talking about trying to do a little test run on running our video simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook. Because we have the capability, we just haven't ever tried it. So we're going to try it some night. And then I was thinking the other day, I've had a couple of people, around 3 people or so, asked me to do some stuff with the encaustic. Now, I can't do the encaustic live with all you guys because people have paid to take the class on the encaustic, so that wouldn't be right to do stuff that other people have had to pay for. But what I thought would be kind of cool, and look, I haven't talked to Susan about this yet, but I thought would be kind of cool is if I contact the people that bought the course, and then we did a by invite only, and we did some encaustic together, and that way I could show a couple of additional techniques to the ones that bought the course, and then we could like have a little play that way and see how that works out. I'm not sure when we'll do that, but that's something I'd like to try. So those that can show up live and have questions and stuff about the encaustic, then we can cover that. And then whoever can't make it, they'll have a link to the you know what I mean? The link. And I think that might be kind of fun to update certain courses that I might have had and just add to, what we've already done in the course. So that might be coming up soon. So if you took the encaustic course, if you think that would be interesting, let me know.
I just want you to know my going live has been delayed because I still don't have no clue books.
Because what?
I still don't have any clue books.
Ah. You can work on your clown circus stuff.
Yes, I can, but I need someone who's been under the weather to go up there and find all the stuff for me.
Ah, okay. That's okay. You got time. See, you build up the anticipation and people are like even more anxious.
I know. I love you, baby.
Okay. We're getting there. We're not there, but we're getting there. And if we did it with the encaustic, we could also do it with the plaster journals. There's a lot of fun stuff to do with those plaster journals. Uh-oh. Popped out of my needle.
Oh my God! I got scared and paid my flood insurance at the last minute.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Rich is
Well,
still going back and forth about the extended one, who he wants to go with. I said, you're taking longer to do that than figure out if you want to marry me or not. I swear.
well, I know on Sunday they said that it was going to rain all the way through Friday, and I said, well. And then I panicked on Sunday night, the night before, because I had to have it paid by Monday. I was like, holy cow. I told Betty, I said, $780 really for flood insurance? It was like,
Hey, Pam.
hey, Pam.
I'm having a lot of ice tonight, weather-wise, so I just came on a little early. Let people know not to worry, but I won't be able to be on tonight. See, there's the pros and the cons of having a separate studio. If you always have good weather, hey, good idea. You get bad weather. How am I going to get over there? All right, we're getting there. Yeah, I'm up in Arkansas, so when it leaves Texas, it comes to me. I get it a few hours after you guys. Fortunately, or unfortunately, for those that live in the eastern part of Arkansas, they're getting it worse. than us here on the west side. So I can complain, but I can't complain as much as they can. Oh, Utah was getting bad weather too. I forget what day that was. They were showing
That's
it
because Cody's wives left him.
because of the weather.
No, it's like when hell freezes over.
Oh,
We're going to lose his 4 wives at one time. Pinky wants to know, is that a blanket stitch?
yes, my version. It might be wrong, but that's what I call it. It works for me. Anyway, Susan, I don't know if you're around. Are you around right now? Uh-oh, she may not be.
I'm around. I'm typing, but I'm.
Oh, I
out.
put a link here. Did you see it? The link to the Rick Bayless. He did the a whole show just for Mexican chocolate, and I put that link. And then he also did a whole thing just on lengua. So I'll put a link for that too.
Ew, I'm not. No, I'm not eating tongue.
Maybe if you saw how good it looks.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'll kiss it and all that, but I ain't eating it.
With a little spice. You never know.
Ugh. No, that's like Betty made hearts for the dogs the other day. I thought I was just going to lose it at the table.
Oh gosh, they were eating at the table.
No. I was sitting right there by where she was cooking, and I could smell it.
That's what liver does to me. Oh, I just want to upchuck when people are cooking that stuff. Yuck.
I know.
What's up, puppy dogs?
She wants Betty's cooking something. She wants her part.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Next. I guess that goes there next, right? I think. I gotta fill in these gaps. This goes.
Where, Gracie? Sure.
Man, that has so many. Look at all those threads. It's unbelievable.
Pam said the sun today is still cold though. And you're in Utah or Texas?
She's in Utah. Her husband's in Texas right now.
Oh. Do you know that December 23rd. December 31st of this year. The date will be 123-123.
No, I did not.
12/31/23 is 123-123. So our computers will probably crash, and we won't be able to get food or gas.
Like year 2000 happened?
Y2K.
I gotta fill in that gap. Ooh, that like look pretty right there.
I saw on a site the other day where this lady, I guess it was her craft room. She put she was hanging curtains in her window, but instead of curtains, she took like silver cans, almost like maybe quart paint cans or something.
Yeah.
And then she put different colored tulle coming out of the paint can.
Oh my goodness. And it looked good?
Yeah, it looked cool.
Sounds a little freaky.
Sounds a little modern for me.
No, it was very cool.
Oh, speaking of, I don't know why, speaking of modern, anti-modern, let's just talk anti-modern. I went on Monday, I had to run a couple errands because I knew the bad weather was coming. So I thought, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. And so I stopped by this junk shop where I usually find some cool paper stuff. Didn't find any cool paper stuff, but guess what book was there? Susan.
Gypsy.
Oh, I wish. No, almost as good. They had Nomad. So now I have one I can tear apart because I want to tear mine apart. I'm so excited. Uh-oh, what did I do with my needle?
I want the bluebird one or something.
I haven't seen the pages to that one. But I swear.
If you go watch, I think, what's her name? Diane Fago did a sort of a flip through the other day on, I don't
She
know if
has
it's
the
her
blue one?
channel. Yeah, I don't know if it was on her. I think it was on Lisa's channel that day she was there.
Oh, okay. I think out of the books that I've seen, I think the only ones that like really speak to me is the Nomad and the Gypsy one, as far as the colors and the layout and stuff like that.
I don't know. It was pretty cool because it had like the paint palettes and all of that stuff in it with all the different colors and.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So did you hear
Mm.
that there may be an informant?
About?
Brian Kohlberger
What about?
in Idaho.
Oh, really?
And they're not going to ask him to be a witness, which means to me that he must have been an accomplice or something, and he's turning tails.
Mm.
Just in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I was watching a lady this morning who was doing some kind of deal on the Idaho murders, and she said, now, when you look at this, and I was like, what the hell? And I sat there for 5 minutes, and it was just, she said one word at a time. And I replied on, yeah. I said, I'm sorry, but this is very hard to watch. I said, can you please put more than one word together at a time? I said, it's very irritating. And she came back and she said, then don't watch. I'm sorry. I said, it looked like you might have had interesting content. I said, but thank you. I will not watch your channel again. And then this lady commented under me and she said, oh, whatever the lady's name was, she said, I'm praying for you and your daughter. And apparently she had asked for prayers. And then under that, she said, and and you idiot can just shut your mouth and go somewhere. I said, I hope you're not praying to God with that same little dirty bully mouth that you just talked to me in.
Susan, you can't go anywhere, even where they don't know you.
I
So you can't blame it on you that they know you.
It's like, whatever. Like, you don't have to be rude. It was just, and someone commented underneath me, and he even told her, he said, I'm sorry, but you're being a little snippy or something. Because he said, yeah, it's kind of like being in first grade. But I mean, she probably had something very interesting to say, but at one word every 5 seconds, like, it was just, it's almost like she wasn't paying attention, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Life of the Bowerbird, $89. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Shoot, the Gypsy book is like $500, $600, $700, $800.
Yeah.
And it ain't nothing but a stupid design book.
Well, I think what's so kind of ironic though is the author, her contention is that you don't have to buy stuff to be like to have your place be like it's been decorated. She encourages you to get your own stuff that you like, and and it's the way you present it, the way you set it up, because most people already have a collection. They just don't have it in one place or presented in a pretty way. It's just, just sitting on a shelf or it's in a box or something. And so she's encouraged you to use your own stuff and to be frugal in your design. But yet her books are like the most expensive books you could ever find.
Yeah.
So she doesn't want you to spend anything on your decorating, but you sure need to spend a lot on her book.
Well, but that's not her. That's demand.
No, but even when they're new, they're expensive.
Oh, are they really?
Oh, yeah. They're not cheap. Well, like that Nomad one, that's like 12, 13 years old already, that particular book. It's not like it's a new book. And that hasn't, well, I guess from when her new ones come out, that it is cheaper than the new ones, but it's still not cheap.
I got that one for 17.
Yeah, you can get them pretty good for used ones. But those are going fast too, and the price keeps going up. So the one I found at the used bookstore, I'm gonna use that one to cut up and do stuff.
Cool.
Can't wait for spring to come. I want to start making some paper. And I need to be able to lay that outside. You can't hang it like, like I do my eco printing. Because I can do that inside during the winter time. But
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, Mitz. Yes, Mitz, we're just sneaking in and getting everybody all confused. I'm going to have an ice storm tonight, so I'm not going to go on tonight. So I came on to let everybody know and give them a little bit of homework to play with if they want. All right. Now, don't let me get this all upside down now. So that's going to go right there. That's going to go right there. And then I don't want those to be the same length. I don't like how that looks when that happens. So I'll have to cut this one off a little bit so it can be offset. And then we'll just fill in all the gaps. How about that? How about that? I think that'll work. I gotta take something back to the house to play with tonight.
Well, you got Rich, the dogs.
I think I'll just I got some books over there that
Okay, well, that's not an option, I
I
guess.
need to I need to sort out what I want out of them and get rid of them because I just got too many things. So I'll figure out what I want to like save for collage or glue books or something like that. Ow! That didn't feel good. Oopsie. I don't think I left enough fabric down there.
We've all had the no book, Mitzi. Everybody's just behind.
I didn't realize it was that popular, to tell you the truth. I got
It got
mine.
popular the other day whenever when Lisa, my
Oh,
electric, showed it where she got it at that bookstore.
yeah. Because I got mine. I don't know when I got mine. It's been a couple of years I've had mine. I just look at it all the time, wishing I had an extra so I could tear it apart.
So tonight is the 50,000-year comet. The
Where's
last
it
time
gonna be?
it says the last time the green comet passed Earth was the Stone Age. Now you can see it.
I was told last night.
Oh, well, then I'm getting my notification late.
Oh, Mitz has one. How cool is that? Yes, it is, Donna. We're gonna have bad weather tonight. So I didn't want Susan to get mad at me for not reporting why I'm not here.
Hey, Donna.
And our electricity's been going in and out. Internet been going in and out. We got ice on the lines. So at the beginning, if you're going to be doing the project, at the beginning we did the measurements for the box, and now we're just jibber jabbering a little bit while I sew some fabric for the flap that goes on top of the box.
Okay, it's tonight between the 1st and the 2nd.
Oh, cool. Well, we won't be able to see it here because it's going to be all cloudy. What part of the sky is it going to be?
That's what I'm looking to see if it's telling me where. It's telling me where I can see it in India, but I don't think I can get a flight booked in time.
Right.
Donna's had snow since last night. Are you talking about snow or tornado, Mitch? The tornado was the other day, but it was a little bit southeast of me, thank goodness. It says it can be seen without a telescope.
You're saying tonight?
Yeah. February 2nd, it will be at its closest to Earth at about 26 million miles away. According to Blog in the Sky, the comet will be highest in the sky around 9:45 p.m. on the 2nd. It first becomes visible just after dark, then disappears at dawn before 6 a.m.
Well, it should be clear here tomorrow night.
No, 6 a.m.
Oh, 6 a.m. tomorrow?
I don't know.
In the morning?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. It says, according to the astronomy blog in the sky, the comet will be at its highest in the sky at around 9:45 p.m. on February 2nd above the northern horizon. It first becomes visible just after dusk, then disappears at dawn.
On the 2nd.
On the 3rd. I don't think they could be any less clear. Donna said they said the best time would be before the sun comes up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, Mitzi, that's up north. That's where Kathy D and them are. I'm down south by the Gulf of Mexico. So tonight it's going to be closest to the Earth to see. Look near constellation Camelopardalis.
Okay.
Isn't that when you wear your jeans too tight?
I think so. Hi, Vicky. Don't wear your jeans too tight. We don't want to hear about it.
Look between the constellations Camelopardalis. No. Sorry.
Uh-oh. What else do I have? That's already in there.
Hey, preppy crafty girl. She says, hi, all. I've been listening while getting supper ready. Ice here outside Memphis, and this is my first. So guess who didn't know I needed salt? Oh, well. I just moved up from Florida. I did remember to drip my faucets and open the sink cupboards. Well, that's good. Janice said the comet is now visible all night long from northern latitudes, but will surely fade from easy observation during the next few weeks. Look towards the North Star after moon sets.
Well, Miss Crafty Girl, we're usually not here at this time. We're usually on at night. So glad you found us.
Yes.
But because of the weather you just described, I can't go on tonight because we're going to have another storm. And I'm afraid I'll lose power and internet and everything else. Plus, my studio is in a different part of the yard and I'll be doing the slip and slide trying to get over here. I wonder if I need something. I think I need something to balance that dark. I need something dark over here. Where was that dark piece? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh yeah, this is the one that looks like that fabric, but it's not. And maybe if I put a small piece over here, yeah, that looks better. A small piece of that there, and then fill in that gap. I think that'll work. I think that'll work.
Stupid me, I'm still here working because I'm not even thinking. Hello.
You don't have to work. You can work tonight.
I can quit now. I have to go in there and tear up them hot brownies that just came out of that. Oh my gosh, I can smell them.
Okay, so I think I'll trim this. Yay. Yeah, the more I think about it, I'm going to go talk to the lady that I got this fabric from. I said, hey, it's been like 2 years. Have you used any of that stuff? And if not, do you want to sell it?
No.
Because I really want it. I mean, I love the ones I got, but she had even more beautiful fabrics that, she didn't sell. I was just sitting there drooling and going, oh my gosh, please. And she goes, no, I think I'm going to use those. You lie. Because I went into her shop Monday and she has this little basement area that's like only for employees, but the door was open. So I peeked and they were in there. They were still in there. So I know she hasn't used them. It's like, you haven't used them. I think you should let somebody else play with them.
Jana said, well, it will be getting dark soon, so Rosemary needs to get to de-icing before she goes in for the night.
You got that right. The birds are probably out there going, hello. I threw them a bunch of seed before when I came in here, so they got their supper, but I'll put a little extra. And I throw some at night, so it'll be there in the morning when they wake up, so I don't have to get up early to feed them. Ooh, a little splash of purple might look kind of cool. It's too thin, though. It won't sew right together with that stitch. Yeah, those birds, they crack me up. You know how when I told you I'm in here and they'll look inside the window on the back door like, hello, how come you haven't fed us yet? Well, ooh, is that pretty green? I didn't even know that was there.
In the ooh.
In my kitchen, I have a tree right outside the window. And and I, I'm obviously there a lot. Excuse me. And I have never really noticed the birds hanging out there at all. I mean, one or two will be there and then they'll, go flying off somewhere else. Well, they were sitting in the tree looking inside like, hello, are you going to feed? There was a whole bunch of them looking inside. And my husband goes, I think they're asking you to feed them. And I go, what a bunch of brats. So that's what I did. I got a big scoop and I just threw it on the ice. I go, here, go for it, guys. And they did.
Hey, Tammy. Jana said, if you fry something and have old bread, combine and toss. They'll love it and will keep them warm.
Yeah, I have what do you call that stuff? Suet? Is that what it's called? I have a bunch of that I put out for them. So they've been getting their little tummies all nice and fat.
Suet?
Yeah. I take care of my little birdies. Let's see what this looks like. But they're so spoiled. They hardly will eat it. They just wait for me to go out there and give them regular food. They're a bunch of spoiled brats. I had too many blues in there. Too many blues are too much alike. These are a lot alike.
Oh my God, the house smells amazing. They had jarred beets, 75 cents off, and Betty bought like 8 jars or something stupid like that. I'm like, babe, that's enough. Jenna said she watched a lady on a Facebook short talking to a squirrel. Said, would you please tell your friends and family I'm only feeding you because you're hurt. They are looking in my windows and begging. She's making a big pot of pinto beans, rice, cornbread, sliced tomatoes, and walnut brownies.
Is that all?
Yeah.
She thinks just because she had surgery, she can be a slacker. I bet you she can munch on those brownies.
They have walnuts in them.
Well, she can spit them out. And here you thought you're going to have to fend for yourself for a few days. Shame on you.
I know she did remarkably well. And it didn't take as long as I thought. So I was sitting in the parking lot at the dentist. I thought, well, she's going to be in there for a while. So my boss pulled me into a meeting. So I was out in the parking lot on my computer in a Teams meeting. And here she texted me, I'm ready. I'm like, oh no.
What do I do now? Maybe if I do that. I put a small, ooh, that looks, I think that'll look better. Put a small strip across there. What time is it, you guys? 4:30 my time.
Looks like Pearl's having a cluck, cluck, cluck sale.
A cluck, cluck. What does that mean?
I have no clue. It just popped up.
Oh.
Pinky said her mom had great news at doctor's appointment today, but her dad is having surgery tomorrow to remove his port.
Then you better go get him some pineapples. Make him happy. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay. I think that works for me. So let's sew this one first. Rat fire. And remember, you guys, you can just glue this down if you want. you don't have to go through all this trouble if you don't care about no stitches showing. Hey.
Hey.
Yay. Yay. I've been playing with my scrapbook diary, the one that has the leftovers from the other one. I've been gluing down on that. That's been fun. I took that next door. Oh, I hear cars slipping and trying to gain traction on the road. They're not doing too well. They closed the schools and everything too.
Oh no.
Canceled doctor's appointments.
Oh no. It's a good thing you have your groceries delivered from Walmart.
You mean I delivered them? I delivered them. Okay, wait a minute. That's not going to stay straight for me, is it? How do I do that? Do-da day. I'm just going to have to tack it down. Just a regular stitch, I guess. I don't know.
Vivian said, are we gluing this down to cardboard or paper? I'm actually working along. This is the cardboard backing of your 12 by 12 scrapbook paper pad.
Yeah. I'm going to eventually glue it down to this, but you can glue it down to anything that will move like that.
But is a little rigid.
Yeah, it needs to have a little bit of, oomph to it, because I mean the paper, I mean the fabric will do a lot for this, and then the paper that you put on the back side will do a lot for it also. But make sure that it rolls. You don't want it to be so rigid that it's going to fold on you. So that's the only thing you got to think about. So, and this is, I have no idea. See, a little thicker than thick cardstock, but not too much. This is almost done. So when this is done, we'll glue it down and we'll call it a night. Or an afternoon. Whatever you want to call it, that's what we'll call it. What did I do here? There we go. Trying to straighten it up a little bit. Poor little birdies are probably out there cussing at me. Where's the food? Where's the
We can't see in the dark, lady.
food? Well, they got fed right before I went on, so you can't be eating 24 hours a day.
They're cold. APG posted your live on her Facebook page and she put, Rosemary, really, y'all? I like to fell over whenever who was checking on us? Lana like a Donna, and said something, and APG said, Yeah, my husband told me to stay inside too, but you know me, I had to go outside and take a selfie and send it to him just to show him I am the boss of me.
As she fell down on her butt.
Oh my gosh.
That'd have been icing on the cake.
Did you hear the real Wednesday Adams passed away?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, Lisa Loring or
I forgot what her name was. I did see that, yeah. She was what, 60 something, 63, something like that.
yeah.
I never really saw what she looked like as an adult. She ended up being a pretty woman.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, some child stars, they just get so messed up that nothing will make them look good, you know.
Actually, Preppy Craft Girl, she's asking, are you in a shed? She's designing one right now for a she shed for her property. She has a huge Pinterest board of inspiration.
Oh, cool.
She has a little house on her.
Yeah, we were fortunate enough when we bought the house we live in. Our was the house next door that we live in was built in 1906, I think. I always forget if it's '06 or '08. And then right next door was a little shotgun house, and it was in really bad shape. I mean, really, really bad shape. So the lady that was selling the house we live in also owned the little house. So my husband kind of negotiated kind of almost throwing in the house for free. And so we had that. And then it was just kind of, well, back then I wasn't even into this craft stuff. So it was just kind of sitting there empty, and it was like a storage place because we were remodeling the main house. So it would just held all this old stuff we were finding and old wood and things like that. And it was like a storage. And then we eventually finished our house. And then I got a bright idea that I would try to convince my parents to come out and move in next door. And so we remodeled the whole thing. And then they kind of put me in my place. No, we're staying where we're at. And then got into the paper stuff, and I was like taking over the house. And my husband one day said, you could turn that place next door into your studio so we can get our house back. And I thought, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Hello, meow. Is that my buddy?
Yeah, he just came through.
Hello, kitty. And the rest is history. I'm in here now.
She said, "Ah, how lovely."
So I can't give you those kind of ideas because it was already here.
So it has a kitchen and a bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 800 square feet. So it's 16 inches, 16 inches. It's 16 feet across. In case, I mean, a lot of you have probably seen a shotgun house before. So they're just very narrow and long. And so it's 16 feet wide. And I forget how long it is. 30 some feet long. Whatever comes to almost 800 square feet, that's what it is. I can't do math backwards. I can barely do it forwards. So yeah, so it's been quite nice to play in it. Uh-oh, where'd that piece go?
Man, I can't imagine living in that little space.
What's that?
I can't imagine living in that little tiny house. I mean, I guess if you're
I think it would be fun, actually.
yeah, I guess if you adjust your life and you
Yeah.
can't be a hoarder.
No, that's for sure. Yeah, you'd have to be a certain personality for sure. Minimalist, I guess. But if I had fixed this, like if I had to live in it, the roof has a very high pitch to it. So upstairs, you could have finished it off and that could have been my whole craft room. I could have had the same square footage upstairs as my craft space and then have all the living downstairs. But I wasn't thinking in those terms when we did that. So, oh well. What you gonna do? Going to be 10 by 15 is big. That's good.
I'm thinking about just putting a fireman pole because I get up the stairs, it's getting down them.
Oh yeah. How cute. She's going to be called a boathouse. That's wonderful.
Well, she has to call it a boathouse for the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes. That's cool. Does that mean you're going to have like a little boathouse motif on the outside? That'd be cute.
Janice said 16 by 50 is 800 square feet.
16. Oh, okay. All right. That's how long it is then. Because it's got a living room on the front. Well, there's a porch in the front that we've enclosed, and that's just got kind of wood stuff that we keep in there in storage that we use for the house and stuff. And so it has the living room. I think the living room, it looks almost square. So I think it's 16 by 16. And then I think the next room is the kitchen area or kitchen. And that's probably another 16 by 16. And then there's a bedroom. It's probably 16. I don't know. And then a little small room that looks like it used to be a back porch, but it's enclosed. And there's a bathroom back there and a small room where I have all my books. That's that space. Let's see, how do I want to do that? So this way. But trust me, unless you're a very well organized person, you're going to outgrow your space. I mean, I got all this space. I've outgrown my space. Now, granted, I put kits together every month, so I have lots of supplies and stuff like that. But still. Uh-oh, what I do with my needle? Did anybody see where I put my needle? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I see it. It's in your fabric.
No, those are my pins.
Oh.
I think those are just, yeah, that's a pin. That's a pin. I'm not sure what I did with my actual needle.
Lift your right fabric up.
It could be right on here and I don't even see it. I don't think it is though. Oh, it's over here. Hello. Nicely put over here on the side so I wouldn't lose it. See, Janice knows everything. She knows everything that I do in this place. She even knows I've got all my stuff in my tub.
That's because you share everything. Only thing we don't know is if you prefer
Uh-oh.
solid cotton or silk with cotton crotch underwear. That's about all that we don't know.
That's assuming I wear underwear. Have I ever shared that with you?
Oh, leaving.
See?
Ah,
Yes, there's some, and then there's too much.
God. That probably looks funny. No underwear and socks in bed. Good grief.
Yeah, but those things are post toasty. I had to take the top sheet off and put a regular sheet because I was turning into a burrito, a cooked burrito. It feels good though. I like the one on the bottom best because I just do. And then when I switch it out, then I'll use the top one and put the regular one on the bottom. That'll really extend the life of them. That's for sure. Yeah, because I've had workshops here, and the first time the ladies will come, if it's their first time, I'll say, "Don't be afraid if you see shadows on the other side of the curtain. Those are just boxes.
Oh,
There's nobody lurking in the shower. Feel free to open the curtain if you're worried."
everybody does it anyway. They open your medicine cabinet. They open and look in your shower and see if there's any scum in there. And
Well, I don't think I would have ever gotten into the eco printing if I wasn't here and have my own kitchen. I would never do what I do here in my own kitchen. So I may not have ever ventured into that, which is my favorite thing to do, actually. And here I could just let it get into a mess, let everything drip on the floor because the floor is just plywood, painted plywood. So I don't care about it. So I can make all the mess I want and have no guilty conscience at all. You just mop it up and be done with it. Don't have to worry about a nice floor. When I want to spruce it up, I'll just throw new paint on it. Oh, and also when you're doing your she shed, you got to, at the very beginning, you got to make a decision. Is it going to be a workspace or is it going to be a pretty place? It's kind of hard to be both. I guess some people can pull it off. I don't think I can.
no, what you do is you make it all pretty. You share the pictures on your media pages, and then you go be for real up in it.
Then you get real, yeah. I have a video
Cool.
of the walkthrough of my whole studio.
I think it's on your page, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it is.
But it was like the only time it was like all put together because I was going to have a workshop. So everything was in its. No, I have two. I have one without the workshop set up, and then one right before the ladies were coming for the workshop, and it was all nice and clean and put together. So I thought I better do a video. It's never going to be this clean again. So I think I have two walkthroughs actually.
If I can ever get the garage clean, I would like to put down like boat paint or something on the floor. Have them come in and do the floor. Actually, I could get the paint. It works. I just find somebody to come do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I can park my car in there.
Anyway, the reason I was saying about determine what kind of a place you're going to have, that's going to have determine like what your countertops are going to be made out of, what you're going to put on your floor, all that stuff to make it easy to either be super clean or be a mess like me.
Yeah, that's true, Janice. I'd rather have bookcases and all that. You're right. Hang a picture in front of the bookcase. Put it on those rollers so you can slide the picture over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked for a paint manufacturer, Preppy, so I wouldn't have to go far to get no paint, and I certainly wouldn't buy no Sherwin-Williams paint.
Hey, watch it. If well, my other house, not this one, but the last house, was it the last? Yeah. Last house I had was all concrete floors, and it had carpet and everything, but we ripped everything up and we stained all the concrete. Oh my gosh, it was so gorgeous. That's when we lived in Hawaii, and I stained it. It was called onyx or something like that. The color of the stain, it was, a black. And what was so cool about it, because there was a lot of imperfections and stuff like that on the floor, because it wasn't finished for it to be a focal point, and it had places where we had to sand down all the glue from different things, like when it had aluminum, aluminum, linoleum, and stuff like that. So it had these little blotches here and there. So when we stained it, oh man, it looks so cool. And so some of the friends that came to go look at it, they go, it looks just like the lava. And it did. It looked like dried lava rock, the color. So then when people would come, they go, wow, this is so pretty. What is this? I said, it's lava. What do you think? We're on an island. It's all lava. We just sanded it down.
Ah,
And that's real easy to keep clean. I mean, because you put so many coats of stuff over it, right? It just, nothing sticks to it.
oh my gosh, my ex-boss, he would go, um, are you about to scrap any of that bright side paint? And I said, well, I'll have to check what color. Well, I really would prefer the bright white. I said, okay, well, so I would let him know. He would go home and paint his trim and inside his house. And you're not supposed to do that stuff in the house because the smell is so, I mean, it's for a yacht, okay? So,
Yeah.
and his poor family would be displaced for days. Like, dude. We even make some kind of concrete, but I don't know what it is. It's called Flexcrete or something like that. I don't know half the stuff we make and sell. Hey, Sherry Habing.
Hey, Sherry. Okay, I think I'm going to put that right there. Oh, man, that's cutting it kind of close. I might have to get a bigger piece. I don't think I have a bigger piece. I might have to use that one. Yep. I don't like doing that, but I'm going to have to. I might just put a little piece of something there just to break that up. Okay. Got to do what I got to do. Covering up a lot of that pretty blue. I don't want to do that either. Complain, complain, complain. You know, you can make this a lot more difficult than it has to be. Maybe what I need to do is put something like that right there and then fill in that little gap. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Made a decision. I was going about it backwards. That. Okay.
I need to get Betty some of those scissors.
Pinking shears?
Yeah.
Darla gave those to me.
Because I said something the other day. I said, I don't have that. She said, well, I don't have any pinking shears either, so get over it. I hopped over to Amazon and I looked, but there was like 9,000 pinking shears. I'm like, okay, I don't even have a clue what the hell to buy.
Yeah, and they're not all equal.
That's what I figured.
These are old, so they're wonderful.
Okay, so I'm going to ask chat, all you on YouTube, are you seeing a pink waving hand or do you see the words hand pink waving? On Sherry's comment. Oh, I love popcorn with white Karo syrup.
Oh, never had that. Sounds too sweet.
Oh, it's good. Or hot buttered popcorn with M&Ms poured in it. OMG.
Oh, I can handle that.
Oh. Okay, they all see a pink hand waving. And over here on StreamYard, it says :hand -pink -waving :.
Yeah, it's written out. It's so strange. What's with that?
Amy sees a pint, so I don't know what she's been drinking.
It's wishful thinking.
Oh my gosh. I saw a lady yesterday making, because yesterday I watched recipe after recipe, and this lady made chili. And she said, this is my recipe, so I don't want no comments. And if y'all don't like it, well, don't like it, don't make it. This is just how I make it. And so she made it, and she put, the cumin, and she put the chili powder and all of that stuff. But then she put Oh, she put something in it that made it creamy. And then she put spaghetti noodles, and she said, "No, this is not spaghetti. This is chili with some noodles in it." Okay. Oh,
She anticipated all the arguments.
okay. I mean, it looked really good when she got through with it, but
She already knew what everybody was going to say. Her family's probably said it to her 100 times. This isn't chili, this is spaghetti. Mom, can you make the spaghetti? It's not spaghetti, it's chili.
no. Hello, APG. She said, and this ain't chili mac, y'all. It's chili with some noodles in it.
Okay.
APG, I died laughing at your comment about your husband telling you to stay inside, and you went outside and took a selfie and sent it to him.
Yeah, I was just hoping you didn't fall down on your butt.
Oh, no cinnamon and chili. No.
Well, if you're making mole, you have to have some.
Mole. That's not chili. That's enchilada sauce.
It is not.
Whatever.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Y'all just make it up as you go.
APG says, I've been here for a while. No ice here.
Oh, good.
Good, because you're north of me. I wondered if you might have got a little bit of something.
A little bit of something.
Did y'all see that lady? And I think it was probably in the Carolinas, because you know people in the Carolinas are just crazy. Look at Murdoch. She ran over her husband with her car 49 times because she caught him in bed with her grandma.
Whoa.
You know, grandma may have dementia, and she might have just wandered in there thinking it was her bed. You need to check with your man first
Before you run him
before
over.
you run him over 49 times with your car. What do you do? Tell him, get your ass out in the driveway now because I'm going to run you over.
Oh my God.
Hello, people are nuts. In the Carolinas. But that's okay. Oh my gosh, I just got an Amber Alert and it knocked me out. Yeah, why 49? Why not 50?
And who was counting?
Roseanne said, sounds like she did the right thing to me.
Oh my God.
Okay, so then what do you do when you go back in the house and confront your grandma? Of course, she probably died of a heart attack going, holy shit, if she just did that to you. She's probably sitting in a corner trembling or had a heart attack.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez. That's crazy.
So as you can see, guys, this takes some time. So you
And a
might
big needle.
you might want to just glue the whole darn thing down and forget the sewing, or do it by machine. You know.
I see why you don't need a thimble because you're using such a gigantic needle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do. I have that needle upstairs that's about, what is it, 12 or 14 inches long? It's for upholstery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That thing's gigantic.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Can you hear the birds? They're just a chirping.
Yeah. They're as loud as mine.
Poor
Okay.
grandma.
So I need to fill. I think I need. It's too dark. I think it's creating too much of almost a line.
Ooh, be careful with those deer, Roseanne.
And it's too even with that. I don't want it even with that because I don't. Yeah. Okay. Let's look. We got to go on the hunt again. Well, before we do that, we can go ahead and put this one. I know where this one's going. I like that piece right there. Right there. I like it. I'm not even going to ask anybody's opinion. I just like it. Ta-da. Now, find something that goes right there. Let's see if anything speaks to me. Er, er, er. I got a text earlier today. Rosemary, it's time for your colonoscopy. I'm going, what are you doing texting me about that?
Oh my God. I
But now
misspoke. It was,
huh?
go ahead.
They gave me an option to get that thing they announce a lot on TV.
Oh, where you mail your poo in the mail?
Where you mail it in. I
Heck
thought, okay.
yeah, I'll poo in a bag
I
any day
thought,
over that.
okay, what a decision. Go in, get knocked out, have some things gone up your butt.
And that's
Come
not even counting
out,
the prep.
make sure not, oh yeah, the prep for all that. Or just naturally go to the bathroom. I wonder which one I would pick.
Richard, can you hold the bag still, please?
Quit waving it around. Oh gosh. Let's see what this looks like. You give way too much visual aids. Like I don't really want it.
Who told me they might not wear underwear? Okay, that was visual. Okay.
Well, you asked for it. Toyota.
Yeah, please. I would hate to be that USPS driver. Mm-mm.
That little piece. Oh, that little piece looks kind of cute there. Or does it look better with the lighter color?
I guess they put all the newbies on the route where the drop off is. What you talking about, Roseanne? She said it's like a small mascara brush. You can dip it. Oh no.
Oh, then I don't need Richard. Okay. He's not into mascara anyway, so
He can just be the one to drive you to the ER and they can say, I got this mascara brush and it's stuck.
I don't think that's how you extract it.
If you pass that one muscle, it will suck that mascara brush right out of your hand. So be careful. Elvis is going to be so mad.
Why?
Because she missed today's live and she had to miss last week because her husband's birthday and she doesn't know that you're on.
Oh, poor thing. She is going to be upset. Okay, there's an option. I'm not sure if I'm going with that or not.
Yeah, see. I would have to do it outside, and then I'd get this report back that I had high contents of pine in my sample. Or else they go, ma'am, this is canine. Like, oops, wrong pile.
Okay, I'm not sure if I want to sew all this down because it's going to be like, it's too thin. I might actually glue this one down, you guys. Don't tell anybody.
You can make a poo caboodle.
I don't think so. I really, really don't think so.
Rosemary be going, and I have these are extras in my kit, but you can use them for. Oh, I love that brush you're using, Rosemary. Where'd you get that? At Hobby Lobby?
Oh dear.
Isn't that out in Happy Mail?
Okay, I think I'm going to glue it down and then just do a little stitch because it's too hard to stabilize this to put that on there. And I think.
So I take it you'll be getting a package in the mail soon?
Yeah. And I'm not going to use the package to make a little valise. I have my limits, especially if I'm going to sell it. Hey, Journey. Oh.
She's been here. Where y'all been?
Oh, I just saw her name. Oh.
She came out when I said there was crazy people in the Carolinas.
Oh, I haven't looked up since then. I thought, oh no, we've got people from the Carolinas.
Oh, I knew it. That's why I said it.
Oh, okay. As long as you knew. Do I want that going up or down? I think I want it. Oh, it depends where it's going to go. Is this the bottom? Is this the front or the back? I don't know yet.
I don't think it matters, really.
Well, it does. I want this laying down as opposed to sticking up. So I don't know which way it's going. I don't know. I don't care. Let's just glue this puppy down. Okay. Yuck. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It went through.
Went through what? Oh, yeah.
I hate that because some fabrics it does, some it doesn't. So now I'm going to have to put something on there because it's going to bug the heck out of me. Okay, so if that's going to be there, that means I got to put something over it. I don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. So what am I going to put? What am I going to put? Where is that other? Where's that? Did I use all that? Oh yeah, it was one whole piece. I was gonna put. Never mind. I gotta find something else now. Okay. Something a little thicker than that fabric, preferably, or with a paper backing. Aha! Maybe with a paper backing. Let's see what that does. just because. Oh, wait a minute. That's going to be right where it rolls, and this has that paper behind it. That may not work. I'll cover that up after it's already on the thing, and that will help me figure out what will work best because of the way that it's got to roll. So I won't.
APG said at her local charity shop, she found some placemats, a table runner, and pillowcase to use for her. What are we calling this one?
I don't know.
February 2023 caboodle.
Your train caboodle. Train/railroad. That's what I put. That's what I wrote down. Oops, oopsie. Where did that come from? Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. And I gotta get the name of the lady that I got the inspiration for this contraption and put her down in the comments. So you can see how you can make something that's pretty simple and make it, a lot of work. You could just cover this whole thing with paper and be done with it, both sides. You could just glue these down and be done with it. Or you can go through all this trouble and take forever. Your choice. But I think with the fabric and being sewn and everything, it makes it look real as opposed to just something made out of paper and boxes. Just my opinion.
Hey, Dawn, how are you? She picked up some fabric today at her local thrift shop, too. She's going to make a needle book. Oh, that sounds cool. Oops.
Yeah, those are nice.
Sorry about that.
What'd you do now?
It keeps throwing my...
Oh, doesn't bother me. I just figure it's private though. I don't think your company wants their info all over the place.
Oh, no, it was Baby Jane that popped up there.
Oh, see, I'm not even looking. Never mind.
Oh, no, I quit that a while ago.
Oh yeah, you got smart. I forgot.
Yeah. Well, by the time you get done, she should have dinner ready. Then she made enough beans to feed the whole chat box.
Okay, we're ready. I don't know what I'm making.
And then all I'm going to hear for the next 3 days is, You are so rude. Hello. APG wants to know who took her little round tin with her number labels in it. Yeah, don't ever put nothing back where it belongs. You'll never find it.
And don't reorganize.
Oh my gosh.
That's the kiss of death.
I know Betty fussed at me the other day. When you go in here and get a pillowcase, the long ones are on the top, the short ones are on the bottom. I'm like, what? Well, every time you come in here, you put the short one on the top and the long one on. Like, I don't even. I didn't even know there was different sizes in there.
No,
Oh, I turned them sideways. Hey, Carol, how's the finger? Carol cut her finger between her pinky and her ring finger.
Ouch.
In that little dip, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, 9 hours in the ER. For an X-ray, 3 stitches that took 15 minutes.
Wow. Sounds like our emergency rooms.
That's right. Use some super glue tape.
We should have used, well, you were busy earlier. We should have used this opportunity to try and see if we could get the Facebook and this together at the same time. But I don't know if you have to do that on the onset or if you can do it midstream.
I have no clue.
Because I know when I set it up, it gives me options, to go to more than one place. But I don't know if I can do it while I'm already on.
Does anybody in here stream in YouTube, StreamYard, and Facebook at the same time?
Is that not going through there? Nobody?
APG said no, and Carol said not me, I'm afraid.
We're going to try it. And then if it works, we'll show you how to do it so you don't have to be afraid. You can be prepared and not scared.
That's right.
All righty. So now, oh, another thing is these don't bend the same. See how this is a little more rigid and this is very floppy. So make sure you determine which is the easy way and make your arrows so that when you attach everything and you're going to, if you're going to want to position it a certain way, you at least know what you're doing. Okay, if you know what I mean. So this is going to go this way because it's square, so you can get confused. At least I can. I'm only speaking for myself. I can get confused very easily. Okay, so this is going to be glued down there. And then I'll trim that off. And then I think I'm trying to remember if I put the paper first. I think I put the paper first and I let it roll over a little bit and then I put that. Yes, 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 yes. That's what I did. Where's my paper? Let's put the paper down. Oh, ouch, ouch. Gotta get stuff off the floor, out of the way. So much to do for such a small thing. So much to do. Where did I put that paper? Do I have any left for me? Oh no, did I put them all in the kits? Do I have any? I may not have any. Let me go see. Over here. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm gonna look in the other room. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
She's on early because she's going to have an ice storm tonight, and it affects her internet and her walking back and forth from the house to the studio. Because she's a wuss like that.
Oh, I have so many problems. Okay, so am I going to see all that mess? No, it's okay. All right, so let me put some glue down there. And then we'll glue this puppy down. Ooh, my heat just went on. Yay! And when I did mine, I kind of wrinkled this up a little bit so it would have a little more texture. But of course, you know, you can do what you want to do. And if you got some really cool napkins, that would look really good as the lining too.
I'm just trying to think of all the people that aren't in chat that are going to be mad tonight. Let's see. Amy Main, Linda, Elvis.
So you should say hey to all of them right now.
Hey, Linda. Hey, Elvis. Hey, Auntie Main. Donna showed up, so she's good. Kathy D showed up. Janice is here. Journey's here. Dawn's here. Geneva, she's here. Hassan even found us.
That's right.
Miss
Well, he was
Bishy
awake.
Bomb Bomb Bomb's here.
You didn't have
Roseanne
to wake
made it.
up.
Preppy Craft Girl made it. Sherry made it. APG made it. Carol made it. Lana Like a Donna made it. Oh, Gail didn't make it.
Uh-oh.
Look at Carol. Hey, hey, everyone who is sad they missed this, and stuck her tongue out.
Man, we got a bunch of sassies around here.
Hey, Laurel. Hey, Artie Dar. Hey, all you Mr. Outers. So let me see what I can see.
Uh-oh. Well, I should have rounded. If you're going to round it, this is the time to round it. Because then you could, turn the paper over. But oh well, oh well.
So there you go. Replayers say hi.
Oh, that's so cold. Oh, that's cold. It's cold, but it's colder here. That's all I can say.
And Roseanne says, face purple crying, face blue smiling, person turquoise waving.
What?
Thank you, StreamYard.
What was that?
StreamYard doesn't show it. It spells it out. That's funny.
We missed y'all, ladies. We're just picking on you.
Probably about another 30 minutes before that's ready.
So y'all can catch us at Hag Darkwood Sanctuary at the normal Rosemary time, you replayers.
Yeah, but you're telling them that at the end, so they won't know.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, you missed us at Amy's too. Okay. You can catch her replay too. Yeah, it does, Pinky. It shows up on YouTube, but in StreamYard, it's the
All righty.
program.
So now I need to decide. Well, it doesn't matter. It's still going that way. Okay, never mind. Okay, I need my glue. I'm gonna glue this puppet down. Puppet down. Whoops. Puppet down. And make sure you use something that's going to glue down fabric, whatever brand you like. But make sure it'll stick the fabric down. Tacky glue works pretty good, and of course fabric tack does.
I'm sure glad I didn't have to drive home today.
It must be a mess, huh?
Well, you would
Well,
be
not
like,
so much where you are, right?
no, it hasn't stopped raining since Sunday. Oh, and Leslie Casey too. She's missing. Hey, Leslie.
Oh no.
Hey, you replayer. But she's a regular at Amy, so we'll get to mess with her tonight.
Yeah.
I still never found out what the cluck 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 sale was.
Oh my gosh. Who knows?
Well, I see she has some fabric with some chickens on it.
Oh, maybe they'd made a request and she went and bought the stuff.
Maybe. Yeah. Raining since last Thursday. Exactly. It has not stopped raining for days.
That's why smart people bought flood insurance.
I don't know if we're smart.
Well, you're smart if you get flooded.
Well, this is true.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Where'd you watch it at, Carol? She just watched the new Black Panther film. Was long but good. Is it about an animal or a movement? Disney Plus. Oh, I don't have that. Oh, a Marvel film. Wakanda Forever. Okay. Kind of like the Incredible Hulk. Well, that's no good. Did you see where the police leaked that photo from Naomi Judd's when they went to her residence?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh. They had she had a sticky note on her day timer or something on her desk that said, "Do not let Y come to the funeral. She's mentally ill." And they,
Who's the,
huh?
and who's that?
Her daughter, Winona.
I think the person killing themselves has a little more mental illness involved.
A little bit. Some people just have no couth about what they, for a buck.
Yeah.
Are you going to put some kind of ribbing or something around the edge?
No. Nope. I think. I don't know. I kind of like that right there, but I don't like that there. So, okay. Boy, you get these fabrics doubled and triple. It's hard to cut. Okay. So this will be the top for the other journal. So after it's all dry and everything, you don't want to do it right now because you'll buckle stuff up. But after it's dry, you want to go like that quite a few times to get that movement back because it's gotten a little stiff because of the glue. And so then what it will do,
Artie Dar, you just flew in from left field, didn't you?
so it will just go on top like that,
Very cool.
just like this one is. And that will be the cover to this one. Now, what I did with this one is all I did was do the pinking. Whoops. Do the pinking sheer finish, and it looks just fine to me. But you could also hand sew it. You can machine sew it. You could put binding if you like. It all depends on the finished look that you're looking for. But that's it, ladies. So I'm not sure what tomorrow will bring as far as the day or the night. I'll see what happens overnight because that's when it's going to get pretty bad. And then I'll make a decision about what we will be doing or not doing together. And we'll go from there. So we got quite a bit done. You know, you got, if you just got here and you're going to make yours, you go to the beginning, and we've got the measurements down. Here are the measurements here of how to cut your box, the dimensions that I did, but you can make them any size you want. But it ends up you're cutting your box, whether it's the box you got your kit in or your cereal box. Determine how high you want it to be. We are making ours 8. It was 8 1/4, right? Yeah, 8 1/4 right here high. And the box is already 11 1/2, so we're leaving it the way it is. And then we cut this flap 1 1/2 inches. We left 1 1/2 inches here and here, which will come back later, and I'm going to round mine. You can leave it square or round, and that section that we're leaving there is this section right here. Oopsie, is this part right here. And then we've got the flap done, and now all you have to do with the actual box is whatever you're going to do the inside with and the outside with, whether you're going to paint it, you're going to put paper, you might even get adventurous and put fabric, who knows. And that's what you can be doing. So go ahead.
She used the priority box. She's going to use a priority box for this one, but the other one was made out of a cereal box. So yes, the bottom is made of cardboard. Carol, she's going to be in the 30 degrees tonight, but tomorrow you have a high of 39 and no more snow. So, and APG is going to use a old Roy's dog bone box.
There you go.
Amy's going to make one creepy.
Of course.
APG, stay for the end, and we had the replayer say, "Hey, okay."
Oh my goodness. So I think this will come out kind of cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to cover the outside with yet, but I've got the different ephemera from the books and stuff for the railroad. I'm going to probably do all the inside. If you guys have like what? Maybe a book with a bunch of maps or something like that. That'd be kind of cool because that would be kind of like traveling, right? So you could put that on there. And yep. Okay. So I would say that we are finished for the evening. If we can't get together for some reason tomorrow, go ahead and glue stuff on the front and the back of your box, and then we'll pick it up from there. Oops.
Cool.
So what are your 2 cents worth, Susan, before we leave?
I don't have 2 cents left.
Oh, that's right. You got flood insurance.
Oh, Brenda. Brenda was just coming in when her sister called.
Oh,
Well, you can watch the replay and
you're
say
gonna
no.
have yeah. Oh. Yeah, everyone type in to the late bloomers that will be here tonight at 8 o'clock.
Replay first.
All right, then. I'm going to let you guys go. I got to go back. I got to throw some seed out there for the birds. It's already dark here. And then I'm going to figure out something to make for supper.
All right. Well, enjoy your evening.
Yay! Look at the glue there. All right, ladies. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. If not, the ice was just too strong. Or my internet is out. Or my power, everything. Who knows? All right, guys. Everyone stay safe.
All
Goodbye.
right. Good night.
Everybody.